Um, I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming for tonight. Probably not very. Not exactly doing the greatest right now, so. But I wanted to get some more work done. We got one older to get done. Oh right, added some more stuff. So I don't understand why. Yeah, I don't understand why in GLSL it's all doing weird shit. Cause I don't like that. I feel like I need to I don't know, do something. I'll pick- I don't necessarily want to sit here and be doing just configs endlessly. That's not very fun. So yeah, 1, 2, 3. I want to have other stuff. I'm also like really fucking hungry too. So I have no idea what the hell is up with the logarithms and stuff. Alright, because like I don't know what. Like gamma is kind of interesting. Lots of logarithms and stuff. So what is it that I want to do, right? What is it that I want to do? Yeah, so the A10 thing here, this is it's just an easy way of calculating time. Right? Be like, hey, fetch this constant. It gets evaluated at compile time. And then dealt with afterwards. Um So I don't know. Yeah, I feel like I'm probably only gonna be streaming for like an hour, maybe. Maybe, I don't know. So I'm like super tired. Probably just gonna end up passing out or something. I don't know. Damn, real tired. I also haven't done a bunch of other stuff, so this fall off is not. I really don't fucking like that, right? Because that. Because this is like really fucking bad. Also, like, Cloud did not listen to what it is that I wanted. You know, I wanted the constraint of the integral being alpha to be static. Like, I wanted that to be the global truth. Because this is not. Like, this is not good. Alright. I mean, I could. Because the issue is. Because I also don't know how to. Because it would be nice if I just made it, just turn the static off, that noise off. But I don't know how I can do that. And I don't know if I like this curve either. You know? Because, like, this curve is really harsh. This fall off curve is, like, kind of really fucking bad. I don't know if I like that. I'm not super thrilled with the audio popping either. That's not good. Because the biggest issue is that I have that, and I really don't like that. Because the actual, because I don't know. Like, I'm also, like, really okay. Like, I'm okay with these little sparklies, black sparklies, and... Like, I just don't know how I feel about all this, you know? Because, like, that is... Because, like, this... Because this is, like, a really interesting effect. Because I think over time it is the same. I think that it is clinically the same value. It's just that because the spread is different, I think that has something to do with it. I don't really know if the fact that the area is not equal to alpha has anything to do with it. And I also don't know what the overall, like, what is the variance? Like, what is that variance? So I think do let's do two. Let's do the instruction set fall off equals fall off. Actually, no. Let's do if screen has uniform fall off. All right. Then all right, we could do that. And then we can also do the same thing here if screen has uniform fall off. Then and all right. Anytime that we do these, I want to have anytime that I do a screen send. Yeah, every time I do a screen send, I want to make sure that it's even there, right? Because if not, then I don't want to do it. So if has uniform right. All right. Having these, they're good. It's a little bit loud. Alright, that's a little bit better. The big one though is map screen size. So, oh hello, hello. Hello Arthur. How's it going? How's the skunker? How's your Easter going? I'm hanging in there. I don't know how long I'm gonna be streaming today. Tonight, I'm pretty tired. It's been really worn out lately. I've just been kinda, you know, I'm just trying to take it easy, you know? Oh, there is something that I wanted to do real quick, though. Before I forget, that's good. That's good to hear that it's been good for you. I think both of these are... Yeah. I have to knock out all the gases trapped in here. Oh, I feel like I should probably have... Nah. Yeah. I've just been sleeping. Mostly. Doing a lot of eating today. So if
I need more caffeine. My blood is not thin enough.
Yeah. Coffee. I've consumed a lot of caffeine today. Oh, so, this one. Task manager. This one. Yeah, so we have that. So, what is it? Okay, so we have this. Now, Monday. Oh! Wait, how about go to the last one? Oh. Go to first non-blank in line. Interesting. Go to definition. Go to declaration. Oh. Well, I mean, I guess that's oh, at least at least you found the problem. It's good, at least. There we go. So I think this is a good distance. Let's see. This is what, 3, 4, 3, 4, 4, 3, 4, 5? This room's kind of big though. Come on, quit lagging. Like that's the issue, right? If I turn it off, then yeah, it sends the darkness out so fucking far. Like, I don't know if I like that. Because it's like so hard to... Because like it should look like it should... It should look as if nothing's changing. Right? The apparent brightness should not change. But it is. And I don't like that. So I don't know what all is going wrong. Rendered out would be pretty good, because then I could take a look at the actual shader, like after it's like created and all that stuff. Like see what's going on under the hood. There are ways of handling things a little bit specifically, because I can do like pragmas and stuff like that. Like I can effectively overwrite anything that I want within the shader itself, but I don't know how much of that I want. Right? Like this. Like it brings it in so close, and I don't know if I like that. Because it no longer reads as like a grayscale value. It reads it as... Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Placebo stuff is nice. I mean, I do know that a lot of security cameras in like places like Walmart and stuff aren't real. A lot of them are just placebo. And a lot of it is that there are, like, even though there's the reason why they're there is as a deterrent, right? It's because you can see them, like you know that they're there. And the biggest thing is that there are not very many blind spots in places like that. So, like, if there are not very many blind spots. There's almost no blind spots. And the employees don't know where the blind spots are. They don't know which cameras are real, which cameras are fake. And the reason why they do that is because it costs quite a lot of money to maintain upkeep on the cameras. And it's not like cost of running the cameras, it's cost of storing the data. The actual video footage is really expensive to store and process. So they just limit the number of cameras so that you limit how many, how much footage you have to store. Because they, like, a lot of places like that, a lot of corpos will store it for quite a long time in case anything happens. So, I guess that still doesn't answer your question, because I honestly have no idea. I don't know what my least favorite placebo, everyday placebo is. Because, like, a lot of the placebos that I don't like are things that aren't everyday stuff. Things like fucking, what is it? Like, essential oils and shit like that. Which, again, like, I'm fine. Like, I have used essential oils all the time in my day-to-day life. But I also understand what aromatherapy is actually capable of. Doing things like perking you up a little bit because, you're using like eucalyptus or like orange blossom or something like that. Things that like smell good and they give you a little bit of a, they do give you a little psychological kick to your mood and stuff, and that's awesome. I fucking love that shit. That shit is really fucking cool. Right? Like, that shit is dope. I love that stuff. Things like, peppermint and, eucalyptus are things that, help open up your sinuses and things like that. But they don't fucking cure cancer. They don't cure cancer. Alright? You can't boof fucking peppermint oil and tea tree oil to fucking, get rid of your goddamn cancer. Like, you can't do that shit. It's not how that shit works. Stop it! So, like, there's a lot of that stuff that I'm not super thrilled with. There's just like a lot of other things along those lines. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. I could do that. I mean, I could do. See, this is a bunch of other shit that I don't fucking like. Like, I want to go in and refactor a bunch of this. Yeah. Yeah, I've read that too. Like, especially if, like, the power of placebo, especially when you know it's a placebo. Like, there is a lot of, there has been a lot of research into placebos and all that stuff. Also the crosswalk light, the crosswalk button, is a placebo. Okay, so we have these, but fucking suck. Oh, right, yeah, okay, right, okay, yeah, right. Because I had these things do things, yeah. That is right, okay. Hmm. Okay. Just, um, I feel like I used to a lot more than I do now. I like somewhat. I mean, I believe in like a lot of weird shit, to be honest. Because like I do believe that there is some shit out there that just does not, that we don't have explanations for. You know. And it's also kind of like a lot of like my beliefs about, like, say, religion. It's, every religion that has ever existed ever in the history of mankind has been trying to tell humanity the same thing, and that's not be a dick. Every religion ever is literally just don't be a dick. Don't be a dick. Like every real religion, religions that aren't fucking cults. It's just don't be a dick. And even most religions that are cults are don't be a dick. Yeah, unless you're being a dick to your wife because, she's property. But, you know, um, so like it's just don't be a dick. Be a decent fucking human being. You use more than 2 fucking brain cells and think about how your actions affect other people. Like that's all you need. Don't be a fucking dick. It's real fucking basic. It's real fucking basic. And I don't understand how it's such a difficult, why that is such a hard fucking idea for so many people. So many people who claim to be good people because, they're Christians. I'm a good Christian. Oh, fuck trans people. Fuck them blacks. They need to burn in hell. Fuck the gays. Oh, but I'm a good person. Sure. I don't know. It's just so frustrating. So irritating. I mean, I mean, yeah. In Japanese mythology and shit is fucking weird. that's that's another ball of wax. Yeah, I mean, like, but even the ancient Romans, Greeks, and Egyptians, even all those pantheons were literally, don't be a dick. Like, just don't be a dick. Other bad shit happens to you, you know. Like, granted, if you need the threat of eternal damnation to be a good person, then you're not a good person. Unless you're a god. Even the gods can't get away with being a dick. Like, literally. Even the gods can't get away with being a dick. Like, Zeus's fucking abuse of power, TM, the god, TM, he doesn't get away with it. Like, Hera is, like, always just fed up with this fucking bullshit all the time, constantly. Like, the whole reason why the rest of the Pantheon fucking wants to punch Zeus in the dick is because he's an asshole. Like, he doesn't really get punished for it, but he also has no real power either. Even though he's like the god of all gods, he doesn't hold any real power. And that's the whole point of his, of his existence. He's such an asshole that, people do not respect him. Yeah, Ares and Hades are like the most based ass motherfuckers in the entire pantheon, and it's great. You know, it's so I don't know, like the whole ancient pantheons and shit. And like it's a lot of really cool shit to look into and stuff, and like actually look into what the you know what the pantheons were actually like, what the ancient you know religions were actually like, and a lot of them are just a lot more sensible than a lot of modern religions, to be honest. So, um, yeah, yeah. I mean, especially Japanese shit. Like, the Japanese like held on to a lot of um, like mythologies and stuff like that for a very long time. Like, arguably even still to this day, which I think is like really cool. You know, like it's not as like granted in modern day, it's not quite as held on to as like truth per se, quote unquote. You know, but like it's more, like a lot of these beliefs are still kind of held on to in stuff. But yeah, I don't know how much longer. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna go for at least like an hour streaming today. But I do need. Um, I'll do that. Like, because I still have absolutely no fucking clue what it is that I want to do. Right? Because like I have. Hmm, um. Oh. Yeah, because I don't know what, so I don't know what I want to do next. Because I got, like, the audio. Okay, yeah, no. No worries. I mean, I'm probably going to be ending my stream at, like, 8 o'clock local. So, like, in, like, 20 minutes or so anyway. Um, yeah, I don't plan on sticking around for very long tonight. So we got those, we got the static, we got the... So that's kind of the big question too, right? Because I don't really know what really is left. Because like I don't have like an ending. I still need to do the proc gen. I don't have a goal. I don't have progression of any kind. And in fact, I don't even know. Like I don't even have a good definition for what progression is going to look like. You know. So it's um yeah. Yeah, because there's like the proc gen for the levels. There's what it means for like what what is progression. Like that's another thing that I need to look into as well, right? Like that's another thing that I need to define. Um, is what is progression going to look like? Because I don't really have much of an idea for that right now. It's not really because it's not, it's not as like self-evident as other things. Also, like, what is my goals? Like, what are my goals for this project? Like, what actually is it that I want Kern to be? What kind of game, what kind of project do I want this to be? How much time do I want to spend on it? That's another big thing too, because the major facet of this is that I want to find, like, what is the goal for the project as a whole? Like, what do I want from it? And a big part of that is defining um is like defining what the it yeah. So I don't know. I might also really have to go use the bathroom, but I might want to try and hold it until the end of the hour. Ah, well, okay. I'm gonna do this for now because I really need to. Okay. Alright. So, I still need to figure out exactly what it is that needs to be done. As a, like as an ending, what the progression is going to be like, and what the purpose of this project actually even is, right? Because just having a kind of a spooky, scary, little 10-minute, pay whatever the fuck you want kind of thing, like that's cool. If I only spend, 2 weeks on it, I can get to that. It depends on how much content I want out of it, right? Because, like, I don't know if, because like there's kind of like this trade-off between how much time, I've put in, um, I've already, put forth the things that like I've already put in the stuff that because I need to weigh out the difference between mm, yeah, I don't know. I don't know exactly what's left. I think I might. Um, I'm a little bit frazzled in the mind, so I might. Yeah, I got an hour in. Right, I got an hour. I made it till 8. Made it to 20 hours. Um, So, yeah, I think I'm gonna be done. I think I need to hop in. I think I need to go take a bath. Try and like force myself to relax. Um, right. Get things going. I think I need to go soak in the tub. Um, relax. Maybe get myself something to eat or something. I don't know. Do some such something or another. So yeah. I am gonna end it here. I don't think this week is gonna be particularly productive, but again, like I've pretty much done. I've already got everything that I would expect to see in a game like this, right? Like the C++ version had the variable frame rate, so the stochastic dithering is um, the stochastic dithering is operating at like a lower frame rate than what is like to be expected, and that's fine. That's really cool. It gives a very, very unique look, and like that disappears as soon as you start looking around and other stuff. I can't really like I could, but it is incredibly difficult to do that kind of thing with a system that is on a per screen pixel basis. I mean, I could make it so that while the mouse is moving, it's like updating that, you know. Um, or something. I don't know. Like it's just gonna be. Yeah, I think I need to go. So I'm gonna be done. I'm gonna be done. I'm gonna be done, and then I will see you guys tomorrow morning. So I still need to like figure out exactly what it is that I need to be done. That needs to be done. You know, like what is next, right? Like what is actually next. Because like that is the part that's going to be the difficult part. Because like I have the sound, it would be nice if I also had the steps sound. Figuring out how to do that as well. Alright. Because like what I could do is I can have I don't necessarily want because there's like a reference counting thing that I could do. It'd be nice so that while a movement option is held down, you know, while movement is being held, play the step sound, you know, on repeat. That is like the kind of logic that I want to have. So why is that not? Why? So you can still like see clearly now that the ring is gone. Alright. You can barely see a fucking goddamn thing. You can do that. So it's like you can do this. Like even this looks fine. Because it just depends on how because I don't understand what the issue is. Like I don't understand why that's so noisy. Because I don't think it should be quite that noisy. Like, but the problem is that I can clearly see that there's brightness over there. I mean, but like, I guess that's fine. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Because, like, it might even be better if I had, you know, some other system or something. I don't know. I don't know. It's... Alright. It's been 10 minutes. I was supposed to stop stream like 10 minutes ago. Anyway, yeah, I need to stop.